Love you all. Welcome all you lovers to the Florida Love Show. This is your love hour right before happy hour, sponsored by Florida Love. Join us each week as we spread love in the Florida community and transform the world with love. Now, back to spreading love.
This is for you, Kenny. It's the Florida Love Show, paying love forward is the theme. It's the Florida Love Show, hosted by Kenny and his dream. Every special guest brings their love to the set, and the interview flies, it all comes alive like a duet. He wears many hearts, so he has a very special side. In the Brooklyn Cafe, it's a big love buffet. With roses galore, and you are adored. Come take a bouquet. Show your love wherever you can. Shine your light. Follow this man. Live your dreams. Plan your day. If you love them, you are on your way. Show your love wherever you can. Shine your light. Follow this man. Live your dreams. Make your day. If you love them, you are on your way. Shine your love wherever you can. Shine your light. Love this man. Live your dreams. Make your day. If you love them, you are on your way. Give the gift of love and pay it forward and go. Give a kiss, give a hug. It's the Florida Love Show. Love you, Kenny.
Love you, Sharon. Welcome to the Florida Love Show, all you lovers. Happy, loving Halloween. So welcome to the Halloween Florida Love Show. And we are celebrating Halloween today. I am so excited on the show today. I have Rachel Love, who's going to sing for us. I have ScentsAbilities. I have Alexis. And I also have Jessica. And they're going to share. And then I have a surprise guest at the end. And so we're all dressed up, celebrating the love of Halloween. So for me, love is the absence of judgment. So love is no gossip, no criticism, no hatred, no resentment. You know, love is simple. What I do is I just go around saying I love you to everybody. And that's freedom. Love is freedom, and love spreads. And God is love, so love spreads. And anytime there's a coincidence with love, that means God is loving and spreading love. So a lot of miracles happened today. I had an incredible day. I went out. My friend works in a hair salon, and I had never been there, and I went out and I got 100 roses, and I gave them to the laundromat, the cleaners, a hair supply store, I mean the hair salon. I just walked the whole mall giving out roses, and there was such love there. So what I'm saying is that we're having a day of love coming up on November 14th at Victory Church. And it's going to be from 1 to 4 with the Hugs and Smiles Children's Foundation. And Tina Love, the executive director, she's creating this amazing event. She'll be on the show next week as well with her MC, Lindy, from the event. And they're going to share all about it, and it's just going to be this extravaganza of music, art, and dance. I mean, it will be the place to be on November 14th from 1 to 4 p.m. at Victory Church in Riviera Beach. And I'm going to be there. I'm going to be there giving out roses to everybody. I'm going to be there also and selling. I have Florida Love candles now. They're $25 each. They'll be put on our website. They're going to be sold through ScentsAbility, who's going to be on the show today. And so I'm just so excited. It smells so good, such love. And so I just want to thank ScentsAbility for making these candles. And you'll meet them later on the show. They're incredible. I love them so much. So I am so excited. And then also you'll be able to get Florida Love masks as well. So that anybody who wants a mask, they're $10 each, and you can buy them on our website, florida-love.org. So Florida Love is a 501c3 nonprofit. Florida Love spreads love in the Florida community and transforms the world with love. And we work with other nonprofits, businesses, and individuals to spread love in the Florida community and transform the world with love. So we are always interested in having guests on the show who spread love in the community and just loving everyone. So that's what Florida Love is all about. And Florida Love, like Monday actually, Roses for Change, I had a huge love march at the Milagro Center, and it was on the news. So that was a really big thing. And so I want to thank WPTV. I love you. So all you lovers, I love you so much. I mean, like, I'm so excited. You know, every day I get up before the show and I go, what am I going to talk about today? And somebody brought up something today with me about selfishness. Like, what a selfish world we live in. What a me, me, me world. Well, what I have found is when I just give selflessly, like I just give out roses and I say I love you, everybody says I love you back. Everybody wants to love and be loved. So it's possible for us all to love each other. And especially, we have an election coming up. I mean, so like, we can all love each other as human beings. We don't have to agree. We don't have to like each other or like certain things that we do, but we can love each other as human beings. So it's possible that all 7 billion people, we can all love each other. So I'm so excited for the show today, and I'm going to share with you the news from last month where we had our huge Roses for Change Love March.
Welcome back. Now at 5:30, who couldn't use a little love right now?
One Pompano Beach businessman is making it his mission to spread love all around by giving out the flower of love to random strangers. CBS 4's Lisa Petrillo has this heartwarming story.
There's an old song with lyrics that say what the world needs now is love, sweet love. Ken Lerman is living that moment in a movement he created called Roses for Change.
We love you.
The idea for Roses for Change came about after the death of George Floyd and the turmoil that followed.
I felt their pain. And for me, I don't see color. I mean, I see us all as human beings. And we all can love each other.
I mean, love is simple.
Ken, who owns his own printing business for 35 years, appropriately named the Happy Printer, decided to spring into action, purchasing dozens of roses he could hand out.
The first thing I did was I went to Whole Foods, and I also went to Publix, and I gave out roses to all the African Americans in the store. And I said, I love you. And they said, I love you back. And they said, God bless you. And they said, we need love more now than ever before.
Ken was so moved by the response, he posted pictures on Facebook, receiving 600 likes. Suddenly, Roses for Change on Facebook was born. His followers wanted to join him, buying roses too, and it's now become a movement, spreading love to people of all races. We recently caught up with them in Boca Raton.
I just want to say I love you. Have a wonderful day.
Michelle Bellman, who had never met Ken in person, wanted in on the love train and came out on this day to volunteer.
His message is just of love, and love yourself, and love one another. And he speaks to my soul, and he speaks to me because I love to spread love as well.
Some were skeptical, wondering if there's a catch to these random acts of kindness. But for those who understood it, it meant the world.
I think it's just amazing. This is really, really nice. You're really showing your love. You're taking your time to do this. Just amazing. And the red flowers, forget it. Just bringing brightness to this world. It's much needed. Thank you so much.
Seriously, so sweet.
Can you imagine what a world it would be like if we just all gave roses to each other instead of what's actually going on? Like, to me, that's a way to spread a message. Spread the message of love.
Lucky me, I received my rose. For more information on Roses for Change when they meet every Friday, go on to our website at cbsmiami.com. I'm Lisa Petrillo, Smelling Sweet, CBS 4 News.
Love you, Lisa Petrillo, Smelling Sweet. Thank you so much. So grateful to you. And the show, I'm so excited because, again, with the Day of Love coming up on November 14th, we're just going to love each other that day. And again, children are our future. So with Hugs and Smiles Children's Foundation, they're our future love. And so I went to the Milagro Center last week to give out roses to all of the teenagers there. So I want to show the slideshow of how it all started before I show the news clip. Please show the slideshow. Welcome back, all you lovers. So I was actually thinking about Elvis as I was, listening to that, and life is short. I mean, Elvis passed. Elvis had everything: looks, money, fame, fortune, and he passed at such a young age. So love is love. Love is, money's not love, wealth's not love, fame's not love, fortune's not love. Love is love, and we only have moments. And I believe I have moments, moment, and then I'm going to pass. It could be in 1 second, or it could be a million years from now. I don't know, but I'm going to enjoy every moment. So I'm like so enjoying this moment, loving you right now. And I always say, who could you give a rose to? Who could you go out and love today? Who could you go and just surprise with a gift? Who could you pay for something or give money to just because? You know, just because. Buy a gift, give a card, give roses, anything. So think about that. And then the other thing is that, you know, I want to say I love you to my mom, and my mom's 86th birthday was last week, and I just love my mom so much. Our parents are everything. I mean, I owe my parents my life because my parents gave me life. And I always tell my mom she's perfect. I love my mom so much. So, like, to love your parents, to go out and say I love you to your parents, to give them roses, gifts, to just shower them with love. I mean, again, they gave us life. My mom, dad gave me life. I love them so much. So, at the Milagro Center, I really want to thank Anthony Love, who's the teen director of the Milagro Center, who was on the show last week, for having me at the honor of being at the Milagro Center to have that Roses for Change Love March. I also want to thank Debbie Love for having me at the salon today and showing me all this whole like strip mall that I could just give out hundreds of roses to. And to me, I'm in heaven after giving out hundreds of roses. And I invite everybody to join me giving out hundreds of roses. And Roses for Change is on Facebook. We have all different groups, Florida Love. We have Florida Love, which is, again, the main nonprofit. We have the Florida Love Show. It's also a nonprofit, Roses for Change, nonprofit, and Love Songs. Now, Love Songs, in the past week, 1,000 people from all over the world joined Love Songs. And now they're like posting love songs from the Philippines. I mean, so for me, it's like, you know, God is love and love is spreading. So let's all keep spreading love and loving each other. Let's all love each other. And so I'm going to show the news clip from this past Monday, and I want to thank WPTV. I love you. Please show the news clip.
We're continuing to bring you inspiring stories from our area about people changing their communities for the better. Tonight, WPTV News Channel 5's Chris Gilmore shares the story of a man on a mission to spread love, one rose at a time.
Roses are red, and Ken Lerman's suit is too.
Love you, Anthony.
If you see his bouquets, he has a message for you.
Man, love you, brother.
The 55-year-old loves love.
I love you.
And he now uses roses to let people know it.
No, I love you.
There's some pain behind Lerman's purpose. His Roses for Change campaign began this summer after he and people across the country witnessed the fallout following the death of George Floyd while in police custody.
How can one human being do that to another human being? Like, I was crying when I saw it.
Armed with roses and a message of love, Lerman says he wanted to reach those most affected.
I got to give this to all the African Americans. They're hurting.
His message has since caught on both online and in Palm Beach County, where he regularly shares love and roses to people of all colors. We caught up with Lerman with 100 of his favorite flowers in hand at the Milagro Center in Delray Beach.
A lot of learning goes on every day here in the Milagro Center, but today's lesson consisted of some flowers and 3 words going a long way.
I love you.
I was surprised, and I was like, oh, I love you too.
A lot of these teens say it's been a while since they've heard those words directed at them.
I love you.
And even longer since they've been given flowers.
It was kind of weird at first. I was like, roses, giving someone flowers. It was kind of weird because I didn't expect that, but it's pretty nice. It's a really nice gesture.
He said, I love you, you stay safe, and he told my grandma happy birthday too.
Lerman says he hopes the connection he makes with strangers leaves a lasting impact.
That's my mission every single day, to spread love in the Florida community and transform the world with love.
Because maybe all you need is love. In Delray Beach, Chris Gilmore, WPTV News Channel 5.
And you can help us share stories that are inspiring South Florida. Just send us your ideas to inspiringsfl@wptv.com, or you can head to our website to make a submission.
It's so amazing. Everybody was dancing at the end. See, that's what love does. It creates happiness and joy and fun. So I am so excited. I'm going to bring on, hey, James from the Ruffs Foundation. I love you, man. I love you so much. James from the Ruffs Foundation was on a few weeks ago. Thanks for writing in. Please write in your comments. I look forward to them all. And I love you all, every single one of you. So I'm very excited to bring on my first guest today, Rachel Love. And hey, Rachel.
Hi.
So we're all dressed up today. So Rachel is my pageant queen today. Hi, Rachel. So Rachel.
I'm so happy.
Oh, Rachel, please share with everybody about the pageant, because you were in the Miss Florida pageant, right?
Yes, I was, and that was really fun. I was first runner-up, and that's just like winning, because to compete at that level, you're working really hard, and I'm just really proud of all I've done.
Yeah, so you came runner-up in the pageant. So what was it like being in the pageant?
Well, it was fun. I loved making new friends and meeting new people, and it was my first time competing on stage with a mask.
Yeah, and also, Rachel, I mean, you have autism, and you have ability beyond disabilities. So you're showing everybody with disabilities that they can be who they want to be.
Oh, absolutely. I think that nothing should limit you, and I've definitely shown that, and I still will.
Yeah, so I mean, everybody, please follow Rachel Barcellona on Facebook and also on Instagram, and also Ability Beyond Disabilities. So Rachel, what happened since you have autism, you're out there, you're in the pageant, so was there a lot of news coverage? Like, what happened from that?
Well, not really, not for this pageant, although I did find out that my story was being broadcast in different places, like San Diego, for example, and I just thought, why is this happening right in the middle of the pageant? But that was cool. I really enjoyed that. I'm glad that my story's getting some attention.
Yeah. So like, it's so beautiful. So God is love. So Rachel, you are love. I know you have the biggest heart in the world, and you just want to help people and show them that they can be who they are. And the love is spreading to San Diego.
Yeah.
So what else happened now? So you have been involved in a radio show. So what's been happening with that?
Yeah, I have been doing my radio show, but we're based out of New York, and the coronavirus has hit it really hard. So one of our shows got canceled, and that was terrible. So I wasn't really happy with that. And the future of the show is sort of hanging by a thread because we have trouble getting people to fund it, but I'm just trying to be positive yet honest about it. Just take it as I go and enjoy it while I can.
Yeah, and your dream is to have your own radio show. So
yes, I was thinking about it. If this show doesn't go well, and if we do have to put it on hiatus or worse, give it up, I think, well, maybe I could do my own show.
Yeah, so if there's anybody out there who would love to provide Rachel a platform for her own radio show or TV show, to me, she would be the ultimate host of a show. Again, she just loves people and has such a huge heart, and you're showing, again, the whole autistic community as well as people with disabilities that they can go beyond. They can be who they are.
Yeah, I was thinking of putting my videos on YouTube because I watch a lot of YouTubers, and I think, well, they inspire me because I think 100% of the people I watch do not have autism. And I think if they can make these amazing videos, I can too, because there's nothing stopping me.
Yeah, there's nothing stopping you. So what else is happening, Rachel, in your world? How can people, like, what should they look for to follow you?
Well, I posted a lot on Instagram, all of the volunteer work that I'm doing. So I'm volunteering with the Ironman competition because I'm supporting my friend who's competing in it. And we hope that he becomes the first athlete with Down syndrome to win it. So watch out for that because I've been working really hard supporting that competition.
Yeah, so the first athlete with Down syndrome to win the triathlon, and the Ironman actually. And what's his name, Rachel?
Chris Nikic.
Chris Nikic. So you're supporting him. So how can people support you supporting him?
Well, follow my Instagram. You can also see stuff on my page on Facebook, Rachel Barcelona, The Ability Beyond Disabilities. And I have also resumed using my Twitter now. It's actually kind of addicting. So if anyone even bothers to use Twitter anymore, please follow me because I've noticed that that's kind of a dwindling app.
Yeah, so everybody follow Rachel. Rachel, what is your name on Twitter?
Barcelona R.
Barcelona R.
Yes.
And Instagram?
Just my name, Rachel Barcelona.
Okay, great. So Rachel, I'm so honored to have you on the show today. I love you so much, and I'm so excited for you to sing to ScentsAbility, Lexi, and Jessica today, and they are so excited to hear you. So please bring on Lexi and Jessica. Hi, Lexi and Jessica. I love you. I love you so much. So Lexi is Jasmine from Aladdin, and Jessica is Sandy from Grease. And definitely one of my favorite shows is Grease. Yeah. So Rachel, what would you like to sing them today?
Well, I'm actually singing one of my favorite Halloween songs. It's from Hocus Pocus, and it's called Come Little Children. I just have to get my instrumental ready. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it though, but I like having an instrumental. It helps me. Come, little children, I'll take thee away into a land of enchantment. Come, little children, the time's come to play here in my garden of shadows. Follow, dear children, I'll show thee the way through all the pain and the sorrow. Weep not, poor children, for life is this way, murdering beauty and passion. You're on TV right now. Hush now, dear children, I must be this way, too weary of life and deception. Rest now, my children, we're soon well away into the calm and the quiet. It ends there.
Wow.
Oh, that's the end.
Wow. That was incredible, Rachel. So Jessica and Lexi love Hocus Pocus.
Yeah, I like it too. That's one of my favorite movies for Halloween.
Yeah, so they were swaying as you were singing. So did you guys love hearing Rachel sing from Hocus Pocus?
Yep.
Aw, thank you.
Yeah? Do you love Hocus Pocus?
Good job. You did a good job, Rachel.
Well, thank you.
Oh. So, Rachel, I want to thank you. I mean, every time you come on the show, your voice just spreads love like an angel. And they were swaying. I was swaying.
Well, that's great. That means a lot to me.
So, did both of you love Rachel singing? Jessica, Lexi, did you love Rachel singing?
Yep. I did.
She loves you. I love you. I love you so much.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, so Rachel wanted to come on the show to sing to both of you and just love you.
Cool. That is so sweet.
Well, Rachel, I want to thank you again for being on the Florida Love Show today. And everybody to follow Rachel and, and also support your friend in the Ironman.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Lexi and Jessica, is there anything you'd love to say to Rachel?
I love you. I love you. Come visit us at the candle shop, Rachel.
I'd like to do that.
Rachel, maybe having a candle.
Kenny, you
Yes.
should come to the candy. You should come to the candle shop, Kenny.
Okay, I'm going to come to the candle shop this week. I love you guys so much. And Rachel, a candle for you.
That would be really cool.
Yeah.
I love you, Kenny.
I love you, Jessica. I love you, Lexi. I love you, Rachel. So, Rachel, again, I just really want to thank you for being on the show today.
No problem.
Is there any message you'd like to leave with everybody?
I love it
I would say that self-care is not selfish.
I'm Desmond.
Self-care is not selfish. All right, well, we're gonna take a commercial break. And again, Rachel, I love you. Thank you so much for being on the Florida Love Show today.
No problem.
You've been listening to the Florida Love Show. Please contact me, Kenny Love, at 917-699-1995 or Ken at florida-love.com or on our website, www.florida-love.com. And if you'd like to advertise on the show and spread love in the Florida community, please let me know. Now back to the show. Welcome all your lovers back to the Florida Love Show. Rachel Love is amazing. I mean, her voice is angelic, and so her love is spreading all over the world. So please follow her on Instagram and Twitter and Facebook. And you know, as I was sitting here, I was thinking, we're having this day of love, and Hugs and Smiles is going to have all these amazing music, art, and dance for children. So I want to show a video of a child. Again, children get it. They just love. They just love everybody. So I want to show the hug video of a child just hugging everybody.
Free hugs for everybody. I know, hugs for everyone. Can I get a hug? I want a hug. Hi, beautiful. Thank you for the hug. It's good to see you. It's real. You can pull on it.
I love that part at the end. Kids are our future. Kids are just pure love. And we were all kids once, so we are pure love underneath it all. And so we can all love each other. And so I also want to show, since the Day of Love is going to be at Victory Church, I had a Roses for Change at Victory Church a few weeks back, and I gave all the parishioners roses, and it was amazing. So please show the Love March at Victory Church. I love the kid at the end who's asleep with the rose. So I want to bring back, I'm so moved by that. So I want to bring back ScentsAbilities. Beautiful, my beautiful Lexi and Jessica, I love you so much. So what was it like seeing the child hugging everybody?
It was cute.
It was cute. Yeah. Do you guys hug each other a lot when we don't have this, what's going on?
How they suck people.
Yeah.
I miss hugging people.
Yeah. Yeah, we miss hugging people. Yeah, I miss hugging people. And, you know, we need touch, we need hugs. It's so important for us to love each other. So today, being on the show, what would you like to share with everybody on the show today? Since you look so beautiful as Jasmine, Lexi, and you look so beautiful as Sandy, Jessica, what would you like to share with everybody? What would you love to share?
I stayed in the virus. Be safe.
To be safe.
Stay healthy.
And stay healthy. And Jessica, what would you like to tell everybody today?
Always over. I can't wait till it's over.
You can't wait till it's over. And I love you guys so much. What else would you love to share with everybody today?
Everybody should buy my candle. Mine too.
Everybody should buy your candles, right? These beautiful candles. I'm so excited for you to sell them with me at the Day of Love. We're going to sell the Florida Love.
I love you.
I love you. I love you, love you, love you. I'm so excited to sell the Florida Love candles at the Day of Love.
Come sell, okay? I'm going to come with you and sell some candles.
Great. We're going to all be together, loving everyone and selling love candles. So I want to thank you both for being on the Florida Love Show today. I love you so much. And why did you pick Jasmine, Lexi? Why did you pick Jasmine from Aladdin?
Because, brave and strong.
How come?
I like, tiger.
So you love Jasmine from Aladdin?
Yes.
And Jessica,
why did brave.
Very brave. She's very brave. Are you very brave, Lexi? And Jessica, why did you pick Sandy from Greece?
Because I love John Travolta.
You love John Travolta. My favorite. I love John Travolta. When I was a kid, I wanted to look like John Travolta. He was it.
I look like Sandy.
You do. You look like Sandy. You look so beautiful like Sandy. So I love you both so much. I just really want to thank you for being on the show and sharing and just loving everybody.
I love you too. I love you too, big fella.
I love you, love you, love you, and I wish you were here today with me in the studio. So I just want to tell you how much I love you. And oh my God, Marie's saying you're so beautiful. Oh, Maria's commenting that you're so beautiful. Marie Jones is saying you're so beautiful.
Thank you.
So people are commenting in how beautiful you both look.
My grandma's name is Marie.
Your grandmother's name is Marie?
Yes.
Oh, wow. See, God is love. Love spreads. So I just really...
I love Bonnie.
And you love Bonnie. I love Bonnie. Where is Bonnie? Bonnie, where are you?
I'm here. I'm just not on the camera.
I love you, Kenny.
I love you. I love you so much.
Smells like candy.
I love you so much. I wish you were here in the studio with me. You're so special.
Because I'm doing trivia.
So,
We have a Zoom class.
well, I want you to have the best Halloween ever, the most loving Halloween ever. I love you both so much. I love you, love you, love you.
I'm going to shake it up. I want to sing like Jasmine.
Okay? So, Jessica,
Princess.
Lexi, I love you.
Love you.
Love you, love you. Thank you for being on the show today. So welcome all you lovers back to the Florida Love Show. So I have a surprise guest today who happens to be calling in from the car. So please bring on our surprise guest. Yeah, so we're going to take a commercial break, and then we're going to come right back. You've been listening to the Florida Love Show. Please contact me, Kenny Love, at 917-699-1995 or Ken at florida-love.com or on our website, www.florida-love.com. And if you'd like to advertise on the show and spread love in the Florida community, please let me know. Now back to the show. So welcome all you lovers back to the Florida Love Show. So my surprise guest in the car has frozen, and so I'm waiting to get back with him as possible. And so I would love to hear from all of you out there. What are you planning on dressing up for on Halloween today? I mean, I am so lucky to have Dawn and Freddie with me today, all dressed up. So please write in what you plan on dressing up for Halloween. I mean, I'm going to be Elvis, and I am just going to go out and love everybody as Elvis like I did today. And actually yesterday, yes, so Tina Love is from Hugs and Smiles is writing in how she's looking forward to meeting everybody at the Day of Love event. And so I am so excited about this Day of Love event and having all these children perform. And actually, yesterday, I was at Dance Unlimited giving out roses. Oh. Hi, Michael from ScentsAbility Candles. Love you. Love you. Michael's saying we should spread love all over the world. So I'm really excited for the Day of Love and the music, art, and dance with the children performing on November 14th. So I'm going to bring on right now Dawn and Freddie, who got dressed up for me in the show today.
She's still dressed.
Yeah, she's still dressed.
He's back.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to bring on my surprise guest right now, and then we'll go back to Dawn and Freddie. Well, hello.
You see me, darling?
I see you, darling. You're all dressed up for Halloween. So.
Hello, darlings.
Hello, darling. He's not hearing me. Okay, we're going to go to Dawn and Freddie. Okay, we're going to go back to Dawn and Freddie. Hello, Dawn and Freddie. I love you so much.
How are you, Ken?
I'm great. So, Dawn, what are you dressed up as today?
I'm Meg from Hercules, because Teddy was Pain. I'm sorry, Valerie was Pain. Teddy was Panic, so I went as Megara. Meg.
And I was supposed to be the mask, but they kept calling me
Man in the Yellow Hat from Curious George.
I have never in my life worked so hard on taking that green stuff off.
But you look great.
I look better now or worse?
You look like you, but you were a great mask. Everyone's commenting how great the makeup was.
Yeah. It's a lot of work to do that, but it isn't compared to the work that you do here. This is an unbelievable set, and I love watching this and how you unfold it. It's like a giant sandwich. You go with the butter, the mayo, the cheese, and everything else, and the guests that you put on here. Every week it's another new show.
Yeah, it's incredible, just spreading the love. And I always call you, Freddie, the love ball mush ball. And I love the yellow pants, by the way.
Yes.
And the yellow submarine socks.
The yellow submarine socks. So are you a big Beatles fan?
I am a big Beatles fan. My brother was a big Beatles fan. But I wore these socks simply because it was yellow, and I had nothing on but yellow today. And I had to tie up
your pants in there?
I had to tie my pants because they're too long inside the socks. So, but it was a lot of fun today. A lot of fun.
So what are you going to dress up as for Halloween?
I'm so exhausted. I think I'm just going to sleep, man. I mean, today took a lot out of. We did 3 shows. We did a podcast.
No, we went to the dollar store once, and then had to go back to the dollar store twice because we left some of our costumes there. They're putting some B-roll together, so that was fun. They liked seeing you in your costume at the dollar store.
They surrounded me, Ken, and she left. She decides to go to the car to get cards, and she didn't come back for 15 minutes. And then everybody wanted to take pictures. I'm like, oh, here we go.
Did you pose?
Yeah, I did the pose. The lady was doing all the sound effects. And they gave me walking music on my phone, Ken. I got the music from The Mask. So I played it, and they were taking video. And, I mean, it's fun. It's fun.
Gotta have some fun, right?
Yeah, oh, absolutely. Spread the love and have fun. And Dawn, how come you picked Hercules, Meg from Hercules?
Well, the girls went as Pain and Panic from Hercules. So I thought I'd go as Meg from Hercules. I actually have her costume in there. But I went with the regular clothes costume instead, much to Freddie's not liking, but I never got a chance to change. So maybe I'll put on the real costume on Monday for you. We'll extend it.
Every year she wants to get dressed up. So this is the first time in 5 years I got dressed.
I'm kind of dressed up as Meg.
No.
Dressed up as Meg.
She's always dressed that way. We want costumes. Look, he doesn't dress like that.
I know he doesn't always dress like that.
Yeah.
Well, Dawn doesn't always dress like that. Dawn, by the way, you look beautiful.
Thank you.
You don't always dress like that.
Look at Freddie.
Everybody was laughing today. Because here I am in green paint, and they got blue hair in there, and they got red outfits. One of the kids came with a mask. The other one came, and he put this thing on his head that looked really strange.
He was, what's the guy? Austin Powers.
Yeah, with
Dr. Evil.
Dr. Evil.
Who was Dr. Evil. Slick was Jason. Mia came as Cruella DeVille, which was amazing costume. Mia. Wayne Henry came as the Mad Hatter.
That was a good costume. Mia and the Mad Hatter were neck and neck, and Mia beat him at the end.
So that was a lot of fun. You got to have some fun, right? We can't really open up, and numbers are going up, but you still can have some fun. Just be a little bit more safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, Halloween is one of my favorite holidays. I'm loving dressing up as Elvis, and people were stopping me, and I actually was in Publix, and a police officer came up to me and wanted to take a picture with me and said, I love you to me. So it's amazing. Police officers, spreading the love and them saying, I love you, when I say I love you, and thanking them for their service. So it's possible. Not all officers are bad, quote unquote. We have so many wonderful police officers that want to just love and service the community. So it was great taking a photo with her. She's like, I want to just be with you and just love you.
So why is Halloween one of your favorite holidays?
Because it's a holiday that we could dress up however we want to be, whoever we want to be. And we all have dreams. And for me, it's always been I can just dream. I can be Elvis, or I could be somebody else. And so it gives us the opportunity to be whoever we want to be, to dream.
Ken, I got to ask you. We've been doing this show for a little bit, but I got to ask you, what motivates you to do this?
What motivates me to do this is freedom. That's the first word that came to my mind. When I say I love you to everybody, I'm free. And I watch it spread. Love.
Have you always felt this way in high school, junior high school? You always felt this way?
So when I was really little, I just loved everybody. And I couldn't understand why the little kids fought. And I would always walk away from fights. I never fought. And I was a big kid, played football. I just loved everybody. And it's always been here. Why can't we just love each other and say I love you to each other? And it's possible. We can. I do it. I go around. My whole building is wearing Florida love masks. And they're all saying I love you to me. I'm saying I love you to them. It's freedom. Love is freedom. And everybody, we all want to be free. So for me, it's giving up the resentment and the hatred and the anger and the gossip and the judgment and just loving people. It's freedom. So I do it to spread the love, spread the freedom, and I watch it spread.
And it's amazing because I see you do a lot of posts with police officers. And right now, every time you turn on the news, there's something else in another city going on. And it's going haywire. And it really doesn't matter what the truth of the story is. All they do is they show the hate. They show the anger. They show the mob mentality, what I like to call mob mentality. And still you are constant and consistent at still talking to cops, still talking to people, still handing out those flowers. And even if somebody turns away and says, no, no, thank you, and they walk away, you go to the next one, and you go to the next one, and you are persistent on your message, which is incredible.
Yeah, you know, today I'm handing out 100 roses in this strip mall, and a few people didn't take roses, and I say, I love you. I just say, I love you, I love you, I love you. So to love people however they're being, and we can all love each other. I mean, again, like I always say, I have moments and then I'm going to pass. So before I pass, I just want to love everybody, and I want everybody to love everybody. And I've noticed a difference in both of you. Dawn says I love you now all the time, right, Dawn?
All the time. I do love people. I think people as a whole are great, and there's so much judgment and there's so much negativity, and people have a really hard time putting their walls down. But if we could spread light, and I said this, I teased you all day today about you being dark, and you're not. There's nothing dark about you. It was just what we do. But if people could actually find the light more than the dark, because somehow that little bit of dark can overshadow a lot of light. And if we can actually spread that message of staying in the light, whether it be love or hope or faith, whatever you all want to call it, then we'd be a whole lot better off as a world and a society.
Yeah, and Freddie, I've noticed you with the mushball, love ball. Freddie, when I first met him, you were the tough guy, and now I see you have such a huge heart of love. You're such
Well, it's
love.
funny, Ken, because what happened was at the beginning, I really thought you were nuts. I mean, I'm being honest. I said, this guy is not regular. My neighbor did not take a flower. You were in one of the malls, and you offered her a flower. And she came to me. We saw her when I was getting the mail. And she said to me, you know that show with the guy with the flower? You know him. I said, yeah, we produced the show. She says, oh, my God, I didn't take the flower. And she went back to the mall looking for you because she should have taken the flower. And the lesson learned, even though she didn't take it, is that she says nobody's ever done that for her. Nobody. And she says, what was the catch? There was no catch. He just wants you to be happy. And she says to me to this day, where's he going to be? So if you know where you're going to be, she's probably watching today. You got to tell people where you're going to be next, because she's not going to turn it down this time. And she's going to tell you, I'm so sorry I turned it down. I didn't know who you were. I didn't know what was going on. And everybody knows you. Everybody. So you are actually teaching people, including me, to say I love you. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely, I hate you rolls a whole too much easy, as they say. I love you is something you got to learn, and you got to get it out there, and it's just as easy to say.
Yeah, and you said I love you to somebody in Publix. Didn't you tell me you did that?
Yes, absolutely. And it's funny because they looked at me and they said, I love you back. And the woman looked at me and she says, wow. And on our show, it's transferred because there are heroes and warriors, and there are people that have come on the show. And I got to tell you something. There's a whole lot of good out there. And when you highlight it, I mean, I don't do it like you do it, which is phenomenal. I mean, you are in a class of your own, the way you handle it. You actually give out the roses. You go to public places. And if a store tells you, can you please move? You go to the next store. You don't have any animosity whatsoever. You just change with adjustments. And one day I woke up and we did the morning show, and I said to Dawn, there's always going to be a challenge. It's the adjustments you make, and I learned that from you. If you can't make adjustments in what we're going through right now, you're going to have a hard time. You're going to have a hard time. But if you open up your heart and you let that little rose get in there, you'd be surprised what can happen the next moment in your life.
Yeah, I mean, and for me, it's selfless. So when I give, I just because. And that's where the freedom lies and the happiness lies. And I say to everybody, if you want to love yourself, go out and love other people. Like, it's really simple. I always say love is simple. When I go out and I say I love you to everybody, I'm the happiest guy in the world. Like, are people who are angry and resentful and, hateful, are they happy? No, they're not happy. People who say I love you are happy. And that's really my message, I guess, when you ask me to just be selfless and say I love you, and that's happiness. That's where the happiness lies, to love and be loved.
Well, there's a lot of reasons right now around us to be unhappy with ourselves. And there's a lot of reason where people are competing with one another to stay alive, make a living, and everything else. I get it. But, you know, it doesn't cost you anything to tell somebody those kind words. And when you do that and somebody feels like you care about them, it changes your perspective on life.
Even if you just say thank you, I appreciate if you have a problem with the L word because you think it's not just something for I can say to you or to you, right? People may have a problem with the L word. I thank you. I appreciate you. And gratitude, something of gratitude. And you feel a whole lot better. And then maybe the next thing is I love you. When I get off the phone with people, I say, love you. To every single person I think I talk on the phone now, I think they're just used to hearing me say it. Doesn't matter whether it's Natalia or Jen or Teddy, whatever it is. It's thank you, honey, love you, have a great day. Tracy, all the time.
But you, I can see it coming from.
Not you so much?
Well, with
but
me...
you can say thank you.
No,
I
but,
appreciate your business.
No, but with me, it's changing. Because we had some people today that are actually going to book radio time with us on Thursdays. And before they left, I said to them, I said, you know, we love you. The studio loves you. I love you. And she got up, and he did a double take. And he says to me, wow, I don't know if I should hug you, and gave him a fist punch. Because right now, you don't know what to do. You know, a lot of people tell me, well, what do I do? But I love you, you can say to anybody, under any circumstances, when they're having a good day, a bad day, and everything in between. So this, the crazy guy that I thought he was a nut, he's pretty normal. He's pretty normal. I think that the one who's the nut was me, because I didn't take such a simple philosophy and apply it. You know, everybody can say I love you, but who does it? And therein lies the difference, Ken. That's the difference to what you do to anybody else, because you do it consistently.
Well, I love you guys so much. I love you so much. And I just want to thank you for having the Florida Love Show here and being the most loving hosts. And so I love you, Dawn. I love you, Freddie.
We love you too, buddy.
We love you, Kenny. Have a wonderful Halloween. Be safe.
Thank you. Have the most loving Halloween. So I want to thank you all for watching the Florida Love Show today. Go out, be yourself, dream, dress up, and just love everybody. I love you all. Thank you for watching. Love you. You've been listening to the Florida Love Show, where we've been spreading love in the Florida community. For more information, please contact me, Kenny Love, at 917-699-1995 or ken@florida-love.com or on our website, florida-love.com. See you next week, 3 p.m. Friday for the Friday Love Hour. Keep spreading love in your life and have a loving week. Love you all.